Hey, man, the Waynemart experience, man. The man to my left, he don't need no introduction, man.
Yeah, it's Jessie Taylor, man. The best to do it. The best that ever did it. The best that might do it. The best that might do it in the future. The best that's never done it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, but I'm here. And we finna crack these dough fiends. Real nigga shit.
The Waynemart experience, man. Tune in, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man.
What it is, world. As you can see, we here again. I am the one, the only Almighty PK, Wayne Phillips, man. And this here is the Waynemart experience. Hey,
Waynemart.
man, the man I got to the right of me is a big brother, a mentor, STL underground comedy king and legend, black activist, all around good guy. He also kind of crazy, which is why I got him down here on the couch, man. The one, the only, Jessie Taylor, man. What's going on with you,
St. Louis, what up, Wayne, man? I'm glad you brought me out, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know.
Waynemart started at the Laugh Lounge. He started at the Laugh Lounge. I'm gonna just throw it out there. Those that know.
Yeah, it definitely did start.
Customers, he said he had a high was a Yelp.
Yeah, got 5 stars on Yelp.
He got 5 stars on Yelp.
Yeah, got 5 stars on Yelp.
All former employees know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know how much we can cut loose on here. So
Man,
we can cuss, right?
Yeah,
This nigga here, listen.
man,
He wild. Don't get it fucked up.
Shit, man.
No, but I ain't gonna go too left because certain things can't be said on here. Wayne Wild, whatever y'all think he is far worse.
Whoa,
It's far worse. I'm gonna say it's worse. Why? I'm gonna tell you why it's worse. Can we talk about anything? Okay, good.
Stop.
So Wayne, look. So we just said this. I'm gonna let you lead it, but I just gotta throw this out there. He's one of the only men that said, and I'm throwing it out here because we live on the internet. On YouTube, whatever, where we broadcast. He told me he ain't gotta be with a girl. He like to fuck their head up. He give out samples. I have never heard a man say that in my life.
Yeah, samples.
Fucked us up. I have people calling me today about that. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, if I like a lady, we kiss, I give her a little sample, a little head, 30 seconds, then I stop, I leave, let her make a choice. I said, damn.
First things first. All right.
Let's clear it up then.
First things first. Okay. No, he's not lying about that. I did say that. However, For context, that was in my younger days.
Right.
That's actually at the time I told him that wasn't even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So fuck it, we fun to just talk about this.
I've never heard of a sample.
All right, boom, man. So
you didn't see this coming.
I kind of did, but it is what it is.
I just want to know what it was. I'm 50. I don't know about samples.
For those out there in the world, mind you, this was me between the ages of 18 and 24. All right, this was not a thing posted. Anywho, cool. Right. So, and this kind of ties into the Waynemart shit, which is
that's why we said
hilarious. So, if you ever go to fucking Sam's or any place, motherfuckers offer you a sample of whatever product that they have that they trying to sell, right? So, me. You know what I'm saying? I think of myself like a business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, if they shop with me and they like the product, they come shop with me again.
Right.
How do I get the customers? Give them a sample. Now, of course, this was talking about something sexual in nature.
Yeah.
So I shoot my shot at a joint. First things first, California was a wild place.
This is California.
This is as far as I'm going to leave at. Cali was a wild place. The military was even wilder. 2, so if you see, I see a joint I like, right? Cool. Shoot my shot, whatever. Get a number. Or I don't even get a number, whatever. And, you know, she on it, or I'm on it, and she kind of there, but I need something to push over the edge you know, to come fuck with me. So, hence the sample. So, it's been...
Right, yeah. I get
so, like, the craziest shit, which is what he referenced it, man, I ain't ashamed of it, even though I wasn't expecting to start out this hot.
Yeah, this hot. Yeah.
It's basically a Gale.
Go ahead.
A Gale. All right, so one time we was outside.
You ain't got to give names.
I don't.
Cynthia, what's up? Go ahead, though. I just threw that out there. You know you are.
So,
right.
One time, this was what, 2011, 2012, somewhere in that range. This Gale, man, we was outside this club called Deco's in the Gas Lamp District in San Diego, right? We just I was on in the club, you know what I'm saying? We flirted, all this other shit. She had her friends with her, I had my people with her, whatever. But I'm walking with her, we walking back to the parking garage, and we just so happened to park right by each other. Like our cars was like 3 or 4 cars apart, right? So, babe, we out here talking. I'm trying to get her to roll back with me. And she was like, I want to, but I got my friends with me, da-da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, shit, I got my people with me. They'll keep them company. They'll keep them good.
Yeah.
Man, and she was right here. She got the palm of my shit right on the side of the car. And my dumb ass is like, all right, she clearly on it, but
you need to seal that deal.
I need to seal it. So she had this motherfucking red skirt on, right? She had this red skirt on. We standing her face to face on palm and cheeks and all that shit. And then I noticed she ain't got no drawers on, like nothing.
Right.
Like not even a thong. So she reached down, grabbed my shit, and then she's like, nah, I can't really, because it's like, shine shit. So I done scooped her up on the hood of the car.
Hence the
you know what I'm saying? She got the first sample ever.
So this what started your sample spree. this what started him going on a mad sample.
It wasn't a mad sample.
Okay, you had a sample run. But did the sample work?
The sample definitely worked. You know what I'm saying?
She dropped her friends off and double back.
Actually, she didn't drop her friends off. She gave her keys to her friends.
I'm riding with him.
And she rolled with me.
Yeah.
But I saw that shit worked. Now, was that a wild chance? Absolutely. Yeah. However, it fucking worked.
Yeah.
And it worked every other time I did it. So that was that. Fast forward 10 plus years later, and we are at the Laugh Lounge, man. Yeah. Rest in peace to the Laugh Lounge. I love that place. We're going to get on that in a second. We here talking, and I tell the story, not this specific story, but about giving a girl a sample.
Yeah.
And these niggas act like
everybody went nuts.
They've never heard this kind of shit a day.
Only time I heard was samples at the mall. That's how I found out about Panda Express. They gave me some free shit. You know, when I was like,
and she got some free shit.
Yeah, well,
she got some free shit.
That's how I learned what some of these food spots is going to give out samples. It made sense. I just never heard a man say it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be ashamed if I'm in the club and I'm hanging out and be like, hey, baby, don't speak to me. You ate my ass. I'd be like, hey.
First things first, we here at the Mart do not provide that service, man. We not eating no cheeks.
No cheeks, yeah.
I'm cool on that, man.
Yeah.
I stay where you can see me. Yeah. Anywho, we don't keep it pushing.
Everybody not edible. I was just talking about this on stage. I had a show last night. I was telling people we got to bring back tongue kissing.
Facts.
People
it never left with me, but yeah, facts.
People smash too quick, and tongue kissing to me makes it the foreplay better. A lot of people don't like tongue kissing. Motherfucker, fuck you quick. Give you head, won't tongue kiss. I don't kiss.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I say this shit all the time. Like motherfuckers be like, I done like rap with girls, not joints I smash, but I done rap with girls in like a general conversation, and they be talking all shit, and they be like, nah, that's too intimate. That's good. Yeah. So you mean to tell me eating box is cool?
Yeah.
Eating ass is like,
eat your
like
whole
great.
ass.
It's mandatory. Yeah. And we live in an age now where girls eat cheeks and all.
Yeah. Yeah, they
but
do.
Kissing is where you just like, I don't even know you like that.
Yeah. You bring up kissing, you disrespecting them. You don't know my pastor? You a stupid bitch. My partner say chicks will eat your cheeks. My partner say motherfucker grabbed his leg and pulled it to the back like a stripper. He said he a street cat. He got at least 2 murders. He say he looked up. He said he was holding it because it was that good to him.
Yeah,
turn him out.
That nigga's insane.
Hey, listen, I had a
motherfucker. That'll lead to a fight fucking with me. Yo.
No, it happened to me one time. I'm gonna throw it out there. Kathy, what's up? So it happened to me one time. I was taking my shoe off. I was naked. She's like, I don't want to take your socks and shoes off. I used to watch porn. Shout out to those that know the cat that be smashing chicks in boots. You know what I'm talking about. What's his name? Mr. Marcus or Wesley Pipes? One of them two. Was it Wesley Pipes had the boots?
I think it was him.
He had the Timbs on. So I tried to rock my Timbs like him. And then she was like, no, I need all that off. When I went to take my shoe off, she pulled me in and did it. I was like, damn. Felt like somebody threw cold water on me. I was like, and I ain't know I was turned out, man. Next time I know I was up on the dresser. So now I can't go shopping for furniture, man, because I got a habit of getting on dressers and shit. I be at Bob's, at Value City. They be like, sir, could you get off the dresser? Where is she at? You know, that's just me. I'm turned out. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was so happy when I got in here. Y'all got it set up so nice. I was like, please don't be no dress in here. You
man, definitely not that kind of party down
Yeah. Man. It's all good.
We here, not say we here because I don't work here, but I use the studio, man. But Powerhouse Studios.
This is a dope studio, man.
Yeah, man, it's black on. You know what I'm saying?
Black on.
I can't Can't say nothing without Powerhouse Studios, without shouting out my producer behind the camera, man, the one, the only Old Weston. He's a modest guy, man. He stays.
Stay hid.
He
I
stays.
asked him to do my OnlyFans content. He's like, nah, I don't want to record it. So I'm about to use my phone to get it. But just a nice setup. It's giving me 8mm vibes. That movie with those that know. You got to go watch it. Machine.
But in other news, man, we talking about the Laugh Lounge, right? At the time, if I'm not mistaken, it was like, what, 6 black-owned comedy clubs open
in the country
at the time?
Oh, 4 at the time.
It was 4 at the time.
Yeah. J-Spot, me, Nate hadn't even opened his yet. Nate Jackson's wasn't open yet. It was Chuckles in Memphis. That's gone.
Yeah.
Me, Chuckles, J-Spot, and...
was Jokes and Notes a black-owned spot?
Jokes and Notes was gone.
Yeah, it was good. Okay.
That was gone. And the one in Atlanta, it was another one. It was I think it was the House of Comedy. It might be the House of Comedy. That was black on. It was 4.
Oh, okay.
Now I think the House of Comedy's still there. Now you got Nate Jackson has a comedy club, and Chuckles is gone. There might be and there's one the Punchline I think in Detroit. So there's only 3 now.
Damn. So as somebody who, owned a comedy club and, you know what I'm saying, is the king of, comedy here in the city, man, how did it feel to like be an owner of, what was it actually like to be an owner of a comedy club? Not the day-to-day business, but like obviously you are known in, comedy circles across the country, but, you're now the booker now. So it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? trying to get stage time here. Like, what was that like?
To me, it was easy because I booked all my shows from the beginning. I used, when I was with Galloway at first, and then Terrence would help me. Shout out to Terrence. Terrence would help me if I needed help getting comics. But I was always to myself. When I used to work at the Funny Bone. So I built a relationship with comics. There was more white comics. I didn't have a Rolodex of black comics to get. So it took me a little while, and I've used, rest in peace to my brother Marcus Combs.
Yeah,
Marcus Combs would always get me comics.
That's my piece of Kool-Aid too, man.
Kool-Aid. Yeah, he introduced me to, Marcus Combs opened me up to a lot of comics I couldn't get. Because he traveled. He beat that street so hard. He traveled all around the country. Him, and then it was like, to me, I was already doing it. So getting a comedy club, instead of giving them one day, I was able to give them a weekend. Yeah. So it wasn't a hard transition for me. The hardest thing for me was the business and trying not to price gouge the customer. Because we gave a lot of food for that little price. $11, you got wings and fries.
And everything they charge.
My brother worked there. And our food was fire. And it was fire. So I look at prices now when I go out and I see what people charge at certain comedy clubs or just venues, period. You paying $20 for 3 wings. And they're not even whole wings. So it's like, I've seen the drummies and we giving out whole wings. Y'all didn't even understand. We was giving out too much food, I realize now. So and we fill your basket up and we season the fries. Like a lot of people don't season the fries. So it was just something I always had in my head as a kid, and to push it out, it let me know when I think of it long enough, I can put it in play. Because it'll be just a thought in your head, but it keeps recurring and recurring. And to see it come to fruition was amazing for me. And it was one of those things. COVID, I knew it would hurt me, but it really pushed me out. But I got some ideas now. Now that I really understand it, like the comedy part I understood, it was just a business. Okay. Learning the business and getting the right staff is very important.
Facts.
I don't know how Chick-fil-A fucking do it. I don't know if they brainwashing them people, but Chick-fil-A got to be the best staff ever.
Or they paying the shit out of them because they energy is the same across the board no matter where you go to a Chick-fil-A at.
Motherfucker follow me to the car trying to give me some more lemonade. I'm like, you act like you finna get some head out. Cause you done follow me to the car. It's like they got a spoon that what's that movie? Get Out, where they, woo. Yeah. Them people are the nicest people. I haven't met that many nice people in the world. They all at Chick-fil-A. Have you know how nice they be? They be like, can I get you anything else? What's your name? Hey, where am I at? And then they come find you. They wipe your table off. They take your cup, take the top off. Yeah. Hold your straw.
Consummate professionals.
Oh my God. I don't think it's that many good people in the world. But Chick-fil-A got them all.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with you on that.
If you close Chick-fil-A, the world would be a worse place. When I want to feel good about myself, I go to Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? I could be in the streets. I'm like, fuck you. You a bitch ass nigga. I go to Chick-fil-A. How's it going, sir? And I need a hug, man. I'm in the right spot. And they ask for a hug at Chick-fil-A. I bet they give it to you.
I wouldn't do that, but I wouldn't doubt that they actually
they
would
do
actually
it, man.
do it.
They'll do it.
But-
And it's always that old white guy in there. Like he's on his last leg of life. He the coolest. How was your day? You be like, no, fam, let's go to that voice in your head, man. I know you're here. Just get out of here, man. Go to that voice. You too old to be working, bro. Follow the voice and go home, bro.
But back to the laugh line. So you say the actual booking of comics was like, but the business side was Western College.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, would you open another comedy club?
Yeah, I would, but I would. I don't need as many voices because I had partners. Sometimes you can have a different. It could be your dream, and you can involve other people in your dream, but then you could bump heads.
That's kind. I'm gonna be real. That's kind of what it felt like. Like
Yeah.
like working there. Like,
Because I had my own dream, and I pulled people into my dream.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And me and Maurice G, no issues with him because he a comic too, but he
Yeah.
understands the business world better than me. Maurice G was dope with the business, so we had another partner too as well. It was a partner of mine, but he wasn't good with the staffing and the people. He was quick. You and him bumped heads a lot anyway, so
Oh no.
it was.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I'll say it. You talking about this dude named Ant, man,
Yeah.
who I thought was a first ballot Hall of Fame bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, he said first
Like,
ballot, yeah.
like straight up, man. Like he was a
Yeah.
cool dude in short spurts, but he wasn't somebody you wanted to be around long term. And I've come across guys like him. Like I always got the impression like you was a nigga that was kind of lame most of your life, and then you got a good job and you had a growth
Yeah, that's
spurt,
my
and
nigga.
started making money, and then you know what I'm saying. You started tripping with everybody because you got paper,
Yeah.
and it's just like yeah, bro. Like we butted heads a lot. Like
Mhm.
like having to work with him, complete first ballot Hall of Fame bitch ass nigga. Outside of that, he was actually a decent guy.
Yeah.
But it's like I couldn't let that shit go because he fucked up money for me like a gang of nights.
Yeah.
Like it was nice. It was like nice. Y'all to be short on a bartender, right? Be like, hey, can you go bartend? Joints come in. I'm making some solid little tips. I'm doing this shit because you my partner, not
Right,
that
right,
nigga.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that nigga see a nigga getting tips and all this other shit and how
Get
busy
you out
the
of
boy
there.
getting, and the nigga be like, hey man, I need you to go do this. And now he flirting with all the girls at the fucking bar, and
I
that's
didn't know he
all.
did that.
Man,
He's
man,
cock blocking.
this the thing. I did shoot my shot at a lot of joints up there, but I
Good.
actually didn't do it while I was working. Cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? The money come first. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm helping my partner out.
Right.
So hey, let's get the paper in. But I be talking to joints, like, yeah, they talking and flirting and shit, whatever, but I'm still
Handling business.
handling business, man.
And he removed
that
you.
nigga see that shit, be like, yeah, man, they need help in the kitchen, man. They backed up on orders, man. And next thing you know, this nigga up here,
Taking your strand.
fuck yeah, he up here talking
I
all.
didn't know that. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that shit
But
pissed
that's
me
why I
off,
said
man.
it's the yin and the yang. So I just was real good with customers and people. I've always had to be, because at the Spotlight when I started there with Galloway, I learned that the biggest asset to any business is the people.
Obviously.
So once you get the people to understand what product you're doing, you got to at least respect the people and be nice to them and keep letting them know that the business is welcome. So I go out there and speak to everybody. And then I was doormanning too. I was seating people, doormanning, managing. I was getting all the food, cooking, running food, whatever we needed. But as they come in, I'm talking to them. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. I let them know I remember them.
Yeah.
You did the same thing when you was seating. Hey, what's up, man? You want the same seat? When people see that, it becomes more of a family environment, and they feel like their money's in the right place, or these people, man, they respect me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, I'm going to move you up to VIP, man. They didn't come. I got y'all. So to me, I had learned to do the business last. I learned the people first in the business of comedy. Because of me being a comic, I learned to do comedy. But then I didn't know what style I wanted to do, because I started at the Funny Bone. So only comics I was seeing was white comics. Only black comics I saw in the beginning was Cedric when he started out. But the one that they always booked was a guy named Ron Ramey. Rest in peace to Ron Ramey. Amazing comic. And I was just watching the business. Craig Hawksley, the Steve Paulus, the Michael Paces. I watched all these guys, the Buzz Southern. I just watched. And then when I got to my own business and I watched the model with the Funny Bone, shout out to Gerald Kubach and Gary Kubach and Mitch and those guys. I just watched I saw the business, because I used to get to work at 4 o'clock. I was a busboy. I would catch the Page to Dorset and Lackland and then walk. And at night, I walked home most of the nights from Westport to almost College and Carter. I walk, take me like
God.
7-8 hours sometimes.
Fuck.
But I'll say this: the comedy game has actually saved my life, to be honest. Because while I was at work, all my family we in the gang. I'm in school and in the gang, so I'm over there, and I'm going to see my father on the 5900.
Right.
So comedy, I was gone for the most part until I got home, missing like 90% of the fights and shootings. Then the weekends, I'm right there. So it's like I'm playing catch up to get what happened, So I'm thankful for the opportunity comedy gave me. That's why I was so big on me to open a comedy club, because it was like it transitioned me out of the street element to see that there could be something else. And the comedy is just something I always had a passion for. From sneaking to hear Richard Pryor on the Reel to Reel, watching my parents sneak and watching them. We act like we're in the basement, come up just watching them watch, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. I was sneak and get it. But that's the style I fell in love with, that raw realness. And I thank God that I saw that early, and I was able to give just a piece of what I thought a dream could be in the comedy club. And I think right now the laugh line is really needed, because black comics, people don't know this, but black comedy, urban comedy, is keeping all these comedy clubs open.
Man, who you telling?
All of them.
I just looked at Helium's lineup.
Yeah.
And literally they got what? Corey Holcomb closing out the year.
They have to. You know why? Because this is a baseball team.
But they got him. They got what's the dude who was, I can't think of his name. He was the dude, the OCDA dude, who was like literally taking people complaints and going up to their jobs.
I think he heard this week, right?
Yeah, he heard this week.
Yeah. But Agent Ratliff. What was his name?
Agent Ratliff, that was his name, yeah.
But it's funny you say that, because these are the internet guys now. Because it's funny I'm here today, because I just got a call yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
By a guy who had a big comic, and he was like, "You are the hidden jewel in comedy." He said, "I didn't travel all around. I done had your name circled for like 2 years." He just doubled back on me yesterday. I called my manager like, "Hey, bro, on the phone, he talking to me. He want to put me on some things. Like, I want to start you off. I'm gonna market you." He said, "Because I've been traveling for 2-3 years. I've never seen nobody on your level, and you happy with it." I said, "No, I'm a family dude. I take care of my cousin. She's handicapped." He's like, "Bro, listen, give me a couple of weekends a month. I just want to try something with you. I'm gonna cover it. Then I need you for a year to build you up." He said, "Because ain't nobody seen you, bro." He said, you a hidden gem. He said, "I think you can smoke everybody." And I started laughing. I looked at him. I was like, "Let me call my manager." And he told me he respected that, because he was coming at me directly. I said, "I ain't no snake, bro. I'm built from something different, bro. Let me get my man on the phone. I don't mind adding to my team, but I'm not
cutting my team out." Yeah.
And he told me, he said that was the main reason he called. He said, "I knew you was gonna do that." And the guy in the background was like, "He said you was gonna do that." I'm not no snake. I don't move for money. Money don't move me. I've always had it. But he was coming at me directly.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm with all this, bro. But let me call my guy." He said, "I'm talking to you." And I told him, "Bro, I can't do it without him." And a lot of guys don't have integrity. A lot of bitch ass niggas in this industry. So when I called him, the guy in the background was like, "He said you was gonna do that, dog. He said you was gonna fucking do that." And he was trying to get me to not call him just to see. I guess he was testing me.
Yeah.
I like, "Bro, I ain't moving. I don't mind adding to my team, but I'm not cutting him. This is my brother, bro. I'm never gonna snake nobody I love, bro."
So somebody say, this the thing though, like you've been doing comedy, like quiet as it's kept. Like you've been doing comedy for over 3 decades.
Mm-hmm. Almost, yeah.
So it's like what exactly in the build up? Matter of fact,
the build up,
like, cause I'm saying, cause you do say, "Let me build you up."
Yeah,
and it's just like, what? I mean, obviously, motherfuckers can be have more notoriety than they currently have, but
yeah,
what exactly could he build up? You done been on Last Comic Stand. Matter of fact, before we roll into that,
I'm glad that's a good question.
Get a resume to the people that's not aware of who Jessie Taylor is.
I was one of the first comics on Last Comic Standing. I would have been, I made it. I was making it into the house. I dropped out of the show because my aunt passed. That was a big thing to me, because she died while we was filming.
Yeah.
And when I got to Vegas to do my show, I couldn't get it done. It just was too much, because the guy, me, Ralphie May, rest in peace to my brother Ralphie May, and they told me, "Man, your aunt just died." They called on the phone, and they took our phones when we got to Vegas. Jay Moore and all of them had to take our phones. But the production team who stayed in my house that filmed me, they was with me for a week. They got to see how I moved, recording my mom and dad, all the footage and stuff.
Yeah.
And they knew what I was going through with my aunt. And then she came to me crying because she had my phone.
Yeah.
I said, what's wrong? She said, your aunt just died. And I'm about to film. I couldn't film. So I've been on BET's Comic View, Def Jam. And I was a finalist in the Bacardi by Night contest. That was me. Leslie Jones, who's on Saturday Night Live, won that.
Oh, okay.
That's how I met Foolish, Coco Brown, and Pat Brown. All of us was finalists out of 14,000. When I did Last Comic Standing, I was top 20 out of 300,000.
Damn.
300,000 comics. I made top 20. And I sometimes you always say in your head what could have been, or a guy, I don't even care because it's in his timing anyway. And everybody's like, well, man, you should be this further. I'm like, yeah, if I took it a little more like most people and just dropped everything and ran to do it, I definitely got what it take to, be a bigger act. But like he was saying, when he wanted to build me up, what he mean is just getting me more recognized in other markets instead of the markets that I'm used to. Like I'm good in Davenport, Springfield, Memphis, Chicago. Certain markets I'm good in because they know what I bring to the table.
Right.
But just like the shout out to my bro Mojo Brooks who's doing this thing. It's a building
I was actually
process.
I was about to get to
you
that.
You build it. Now he's the guy. You build him up. Shout out to Bubba Dub. Bubba Dub and Wild Hair. Wild Hair was building him up and promoting and doing the behind the scenes stuff. Then you need a team, bro. So it's the marketing aspect that I just want to do the comedy. I don't want to do the going to the town, buying radio ads, buying Instagram.
You just want to do the art.
I just want to do the performing and let the stuff behind the scenes work itself out. Because I'm not a real big social media guy. I'm learning it, the algorithm stuff. But he's like, let me build you a platform first and build you. Your materials, you're ready. He said, but we got to get you more visible across all platforms like Cincinnati, Detroit. So when I start bringing you back and we want to charge a ticket, hey, we got you, bro. This is Jessie Taylor. This is what we can do. This is what he did this the first time. Here's the second time, the third time. Now I can get on shows like We Done Ones and other tours.
Yeah.
And just be until I build it up to where they're like, okay, you done enough. Now it's your time. Now Mojo Brooks is getting his time.
That's crazy you mentioned him because while I was speaking on the Laugh Lounge, is that a lot of people not aware of this, but you know what I'm saying? You kind of don't appreciate it at the time when it happened. But a lot of people that are big names, some of they first happened in the Laugh Lounge.
Yeah.
Actually, Mojo Brooks got a video. He ain't say the club or you by name, but he said right before, he had it in his promo before he just was here doing I forget where he was at, but I know he was in a big-ass venue. I know that much. He was saying he was like, St. Louis is the first city to ever book me to do comedy.
Yeah.
When I first started. You know what I'm saying?
Me.
Yeah, and that was you. Jess Hilarious.
Yes.
Muggs got Jess Hilarious for your birthday show, and Jess Hilarious at the time was not even that like funny. She's funny now, but she was just internet funny then. Yeah. Like she was still new. She had her boyfriend on stage and
Chris.
Yeah, she had Chris on stage
Left
and
Chris
basically
for another Chris.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. But she was getting $1,500 a weekend.
Yeah.
And we was the first ones to pay her. I gave her 90% of the door. And she was like, who are you? Because you pretty popular. I was like, yes, my birthday. I'm going to sell out without you. But I still contact her, I email her, and she's like, I need help with these jokes, this and this. And she's sweet as she can be. But when we paid her, she broke down crying. I was like, why are you crying? She was like, you don't understand how much money. I get $1,500. I didn't know I was as big as I am. She said the week before she came to the Laugh Line, which was October 10th of my birthday, that was the first show, and I gave her 90% of the door. And when she saw what she made, she's like, please don't give me all that money. And I was like, now you do the math on that. 90% of 350 tickets sold, and we did 6 shows.
Yeah, 2 Friday, Saturday, and 2 on Sunday. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. 6 shows, all sellouts. And I gave her 10% of that. She went to crying. And I told her to her face, if you stay consistent, do 4 shows a week, from what I paid you, you do 2 Monday and Tuesday, 4 shows, then you go to another market, do 4 shows. I told her, and this is in October, I said by February, if you just stay consistent, because you got the name, you just don't know you had the name. She was with Tamara Goins, I think, at the time. I said, you'll make $1 million before the end of February. And I'll never forget it. I screenshotted it. And I said, this is what you're going to make every week. And I wrote it down. She said, you think so? I said, I guarantee it. end of February, maybe the first week of March, she said, I showed you, it said $1 million baby. I inboxed, I said, what I tell you? She was like, you called it. I've been selling out since I left you. 4 shows, 2 in each city, 2 nights, Monday, Tuesday, Friday and Saturday, going back home, and sometimes I do an extra show and get 2 more shows.
Yeah,
go from making 35 to 40,000 from me, or 40 from me, 40 from somebody else. That's 80 grand a week.
Yeah.
She was quiet. I said, we're gonna cover your travel. You eat for free. It's part of your per diem.
Yeah.
You're gonna get flew in.
Right.
Your hotel's on me. I said, you're gonna walk out every city, $40K. So that's 80,000 a week. She just looked at me. I said, now do the math. She texted $1 million baby. I responded to her, and she said, you called it. I said, I'm a club owner. I said, because the Improv had 400 seats.
Yeah.
She started doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the Improvs. 8 shows at 90%. And she was like, I didn't even think this was possible. I said, now you're good.
And now she on the Breakfast Club.
Then the Breakfast Club came after the fact.
Yeah.
And it's over now. Now you got the biggest morning show in the country. Plus you can promote your own shows. Her platform has gotten too big now.
Yeah.
So now it's over. Now she's building generational wealth. Her kids will be straight. And I'm proud of it. Same with Country Wayne. Country Wayne, when I was talking to him, he was explaining him doing them shows. We booked him at the Laugh Lounge. And he was like, man, I'm going to start doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And we kind of blew him off. Like, oh, okay. He said, I want to do my own TV show, like Young and the Restless. I had no clue he was ahead of the game.
And lo and behold, he dropped videos every goddamn day on YouTube like a soap opera.
And he do millions of views a week. And all the people on his show, the Mike Knows guys, all of them are millionaires. That's what I said. We got ahead of the curve at the Laugh Lounge. We booked some guys that turned out to be the guys now, but I knew they would be good. And we lost a couple of guys from Tyler to Marcus Combs to Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
We lost somebody else recently. I can't think. It's a female. Just got to think about it. But we were ahead of the curve, even Jess Hilarious. I need to get Wayne this picture when he touched her leg and she looked down at his hand.
I still got the picture.
Oh, yeah. So put that in there.
As a matter of fact,
put that in there.
I'm putting it here on the camera, but producer, I'm gonna send you this picture that he talking about that I took with Jess Hilarious.
He overstepped his line. He tried to give a sample.
I did not. No, I didn't
Definitely
try to get no sample.
Hold on,
man.
let's be honest. Jess wouldn't have got a sample.
Oh, easily, but
Okay,
I wasn't. That wasn't intense.
Wayne was on her before any of us knew.
That
He was
was-
like, man, she fine. She my favorite. I'm like, she cool. He like, y'all don't know. Soon as we saw him, I'm like, man, keep professional.
That wasn't intentional.
He took a picture and put his hand on that lady ass. Man.
No, I did, man. No, I did not, bro.
Or the picture gonna speak for itself. It's on her thigh ass.
First things first.
Right?
We took 2 pictures.
Okay.
We took 2 pictures. I did kind of scoop her kind of like she was my girl, though. I did do that, but it wasn't on her ass, man. It was like on top of her thigh. She's sitting down on a stool. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was on the top of the thigh, bro.
It was on the top.
Her hand was on the side. Hey, man, pull it. We'll let y'all judge.
Man,
But I
I
coulda
could pull the
swore-
picture up right now. It's still on my Instagram.
I bet it is.
It's still
I
on
bet
my
it's-
Instagram to
I
this
bet
day.
I bet it's in your top 5. So, and she turned her, and as he's touching it, she's looking.
Because they didn't even snap. This the crazy part. Muggs didn't even. It's wild because the picture looked the way it do on accident.
Right.
Muggs didn't snap the picture
But she was looking down
when
at
it
your
was
hand.
from McCall. Yeah, and then it's me looking up like,
Yeah.
what the fuck taking so long for the damn picture?
Right,
and it's like
So
straight.
you had a long hold.
Definitely
And
did.
guess who was
That-
taking
that
Tell
is-
him who was taking the pictures.
Actually, who was taking the picture?
Her boyfriend was taking her pictures.
Oh shit.
I'm like, Wayne finna have to whoop you. We finna have to beat Chris to death up in here. Chris didn't have a chance. Hey,
her
me,
boyfriend,
Wayne,
her
all of us.
boyfriend was taking the pictures.
All the pictures.
Damn.
And all of us, he couldn't have
And-
did nothing.
Nah, so peep this shit,
He
right?
got beat to death.
Actually, definitely he would have got his
And
ass
we all
beat.
had burners.
But this the part, I need to go into that.
Yeah, that's a good story.
But the funny thing is, this also the other shit, right? What made me want to take that kind of picture, right? Because Larry Green, salute to my nigga Larry Green.
Larry Green, my brother.
He performed, he opened for her. And he took his picture with it, and it was a whole.
He held her, yeah.
Yeah, like he held
But
on
he didn't
some.
feel on her. But he did make it.
He
his
held
picture
her
looked
on
a
some-
little, yeah.
Yeah, but you
He
know.
did the 2-hand hold.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
a 2-hand hold. So I'm like, whatever. She being cool. So I'm like, bet. Get my picture, I get the picture. And man, that shit was
He had his hand on her skin, though. You had skin.
it wasn't on no damn skin.
It was skin, bro. When you get the picture, we keep it
And
going.
my
But just
hand,
make sure we gonna put
and
it
she
in
was
there.
looking down at my hand because my hands was cold because she said that.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah, she was
nah,
like, your hands are cold.
He disrespected her man. We'd have beat dude to death, but you know, we wouldn't even be doing this interview right now if he'd have got out of line. Motherfuckers, we'd probably be working on our 7-year bid. We'd have been at least 7 years in.
Hold on, man. So,
you gotta find it now.
No, I got it right here. It's literally on my Instagram.
Can you walk it up to the camera?
Yeah, hold on. So y'all can see the picture.
Are you gonna walk? Can you see that?
Yeah, all right. So boom. So this is my picture, right? This is my picture with Jess Hilarious.
And we're gonna add it in here somehow.
And that's the second one, all right? Like, that's not how this picture was supposed to look.
Yeah.
Was taking all day, but now that I think about it, because our boyfriend was taking
her boyfriend taking a picture, yeah. Wayne had his hand on her skin for about at least a minute and a half.
But regardless of the fact, man.
Yeah. Waynemart, this one this one it launched. Yeah, he was trying to give
it launched in 2015, but 2015. It rose to prominence.
Yeah, I like that word.
Yeah, it rose to prominence around this time. It was established in 2015. Yeah, but it rose to prominence.
You went viral with Jess Hilarious. And did you posted that?
Yeah, I posted it. It didn't go viral, but yeah, I tagged
her.
No,
it went viral.
I sent it to her. After we took the picture, she told me to send her the pictures. Now she never responded to him or nothing because she never responded back to him about nothing, but yeah, she was like, shit, send me the pictures. I'm like, bet, here you go.
She might have did. It might have attacked you. You just didn't see it.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that's dope. That's how it started, though. That was some funny laugh lounge experience, and we had some wild shit going on in that comedy club. Sometimes it was some weird stuff we can't talk about.
I'm gonna be real, man. I was actually sad. I'm gonna be real. I actually didn't think it would survive. I know COVID hit and y'all like everything closed down shortly before COVID hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Just the management alone, bro.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see y'all surviving COVID, no way. Yeah. But I was actually sad when the Laugh Lounge closed because it was like this was like my version of Cheers, man, where everybody know your name. Like I can walk in. Yeah, it's like everybody chilling, everybody kicking it, man.
We had to have a new management structure, new ownership, but it could have survived with different heads. That's what you were saying. So now I'm thinking, we got something else cooking right now, and I almost opened another one like 3 months ago. It was just the parking. Everything was in place. The venue, everything's there. And I was adding on to something, but the parking is just too bad. And I didn't want to fight. When you have multiple shows, you got to have, Laugh Lounge is perfect for parking.
Yeah.
You got a whole damn lot. But you don't want to fight when other people have to leave for the other people to pull in. That just doesn't make sense. You're doing at 8 o'clock and at 10 o'clock. I have to do a 6 and 10. Yeah, I would need hours to separate because people like to linger. At the Laugh Lounge, we've started to leave that motherfucker at 3 in the morning, 4, 5.
Shit, sun that came a couple times.
Yeah, because people like to linger around.
Yeah,
and it was more of a family environment. That's one thing I miss about it because you family, you can call me for anything, whether it's rhyme or crime. So everybody there, I still have contact with, except one person. I still have contact with them, or they'll reach out, or I see them in gyms, or they reach out to me on social media, or if they need tickets or something. Because I'm still I'm even on the radio now. Every Friday, I got Funny Fridays with my brother DJ
100.3 The Beat, right?
Every week. Yep, 100.3 The Beat. It's the number one hip-hop station in St. Louis.
So, question, did comedy hit first for you, or did because you also been doing the radio for a long-ass time, too.
Right.
So, how exactly did you break into that?
Well, comedy started, Cedric Entertainer is the first person to ever bring me on stage. I was at the Funny Bone. I was working there. My brother Sidney was working there. He brought our whole family in. My mom, my brother Charlie, rest in peace to him. Doc,
rest in peace, Charlie.
Doug. He brought all of us in. And just being around it, we would sneak and do it. And I was like, man, one day I want to do comedy. So Cedric, they would come in the back, and I was the busboy, and I'm talking to them as they walking through, and him and the guy named Percy Cruz the second or the third, I think Percy Cruz the second, they would talk shit to us, and I talk shit back. Just funny. I ain't even cursed back then. I was like a little nerdy kid. And one day Cedric's like, man, you should go up. I was like, I don't know, man. He said, I'll give you $20. They was like, I'll give you $20 to go up. Everybody, Al Canal, shout out to my homie Al Canal. Al Canal was like a legend in St. Louis. Everybody had the Al Canal bumper sticker. And he's like, man, we give you $20. Back then, $20 was like 40,000 to me because there wasn't no, wasn't nobody giving the big face 20s. Before them. I'm talking about the original 20. $20 was gonna get me back and forth to work. So he was like, all right. And Cedric like took a cigarette out. He's like, everybody get your cigarettes out. We got a comedy virgin. I didn't have a clue what I was gonna say, but I had an idea, but no real format. I got on stage, just ran through it. And I got on stage, everybody pulled cigarettes out, and I never forget it. And I was 17, I think, at the time. And Cedric was like, he ended up making it after that. He ended up doing Comedy View. He did the the Luther Vandross and all of this stuff, and his set just took off.
Yeah.
And I just kept doing it. So I went from working as a busboy in the Close to the Bone Cafe, and then when they closed that, they just kept me in the. They didn't want to get rid of me, so they kept me trained me to be a door guy.
Yeah.
I was so small, door guys had to throw people out and shit. I was small. I could fight, but I was just too little.
Right.
So sometimes somebody didn't show up, like an open micer, or the first act or the feature act didn't show up. They would throw me on stage. I would just switch shirts and jump on stage. And people like, ain't that the fucking guy that gave us these shitty suits? So comedy was tough for me. So I learned to do it that way, and then it just became repetition. And senior year, I did it at my high school. I did comedy at the high school in front of all the students and murdered. I did somebody else's joke though. I'm being honest. I was new, but I did Lavelle Crawford. Shout out to my brother Lavelle Crawford. I did this bowling ball joke about the white pins with the red necks. That's why I like bowling, because it's the red necks.
I think I might have heard
that was one only joke I could think of. I did my own little jokes. They wasn't hitting good, so I had to go to Lavelle's. So so I went to Lavelle's, and when I went to Lavelle's, it killed, and I was like, damn. And I told him I did it. He's like, man, that's really a stock joke. But I felt bad about it. Then I was like, okay, that's what it feel like when somebody steals a joke. So Lavelle Crawford ended up taking off. He had at the time he had this thing. I don't know if you know about it. It's called Sanford's.
No.
Sanford's was a legendary spot for black comedy. Lavelle Crawford was the host. I went up there and tried to do that funny bone material. It wasn't hitting like that. It wasn't hitting. I'm doing that corporate jokes.
Damn,
hey guys, they was like this. They was like, they ain't boo me.
That's, you know what? It's ironic you say that. And I kind of hate you said it, because that was it's a situation like that was the end that led to the end of, me attempting to do comedy. I never called myself a comedian. I attempted it, but literally.
And you started with all of the bros.
I got dirt, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my nigga Reggie. Salute to my nigga Vince. He killing it right now. Salute to my nigga Stefan.
Yeah.
Salute to the young bull Cam, and that's
all
crazy.
them cats doing it.
Yeah.
Vince is doing real well.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
Cam, Steph, and Reggie. Reggie, they all different, and you was that's your group.
Yeah. So, but
it's funny you said that. That's his group. That's his comedy.
It's funny you say that, right? Because you say like you tried the funny bone shit in this hardcore place. Yeah. Because literally, that's what the fuck happened to me. My dumb ass.
Hold on, your first night was at my thing.
No, that wasn't the first night.
I thought
No. So
Ambassador wasn't your first one.
No.
Oh, shit.
That was my first time in front of
niggas.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So motherfucking my homegirl Morgan Casey, she was doing this thing called the Rise Open Mic. As you know, in the city, mugs go poetry shows, whatever, to try to get stage time, right?
Okay.
They was also every Tuesday going to the open mic at the Funny Bone. Helium wasn't open yet. So I used to go up there with them as the cameraman. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting their footage, and
Morgan was doing poetry? Morgan was doing poetry?
No. She was just throwing poetry shows.
Okay.
She was just throwing, it was called the Rise Open Mic. It was because it was the same place that Javon did his Wednesday night at Lola's. That's what he used.
Lola, okay, yeah.
It was Lola's, and then it turned it to the Boom Boom Room. And when it turned it to the Boom Boom Room, that's when she was holding her show out of there every Wednesday. Anywho, so I'm going up there, I'm performing, and I can't say I ever killed, but I got a decent amount of laughs that it's like, I tweak this, work on that, whatever, it's cool. But my first time ever doing comedy was going to the Funny Bone. I used to ride with Reggie up there. You know what I'm saying? We'd meet Stefan, Vince, Cam eventually came into the group, whatever. And honestly, I'm the outcast. All them niggas really did want to do comedy. I'm just Reggie partner. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever.
Tagging along,
just tagging along. So I'm here with the camera, and I record they shit, whatever. And we on our way up there one Tuesday, and the nigga Reggie was like, hey, he was like, man, shit, you should try to get up. Because they was getting real strict on, people say they a comic and get in but then don't perform.
Right.
So he was like, man, he like, yeah, bro, they on motherfuckers' heads about not paying and shit. And I was like, shit, I just signed up on the open mic list.
Right. Right.
Signed up.
It was $5 back then.
Yeah, it was like $5.
Yeah.
And but shit, niggas ain't have it.
Yeah.
So I ain't ashamed to say this shit. I ain't have it.
Yeah.
Not every week. Anywho, so we sit up here and I sign up and get on stage, man. And my first joke was breaking down how people don't call things by the proper name. Be like, oh man, you do that UFC. And I'm like, UFC is the brand.
Yeah.
MMA is the sport. And I just kept breaking it down like just abstract shit. And like, I can't say it killed, but everybody laughed.
Right.
And I just kept working at that. And then they was like, yeah, man, we going every Sunday, Ambassador. Hey, we going up to Jessie shit. And I seen weeks of that shit and how hostile the crowd was. And I'm like, you know what?
You had to be funny.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm looking at all this shit. And I'm just like, man, fuck it, man. I've been getting some laughs. Fuck it, man. I tested out up here.
Yeah.
Man.
It
Got up there, drew a blank. I ain't remember not one joke and did filthy on that stage. I got booed clean the fuck off the stage, man.
Everybody get booed. There's a lot of people.
And see,
some of the ghosting got booed.
I know that, but see, this is the thing, and this is why I stopped. I know comedy is a repetition sport. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hit it out the park every time. But it was like, I can't keep getting, because I was mad enough to fight. That drunk, hey.
Ain't nothing worse.
That drunk dude.
Because you can see the people booing you. It ain't like a TV thing. When you can boo, you can almost zoom in. You can zone in on person. You can hone in on their face like you must. It's you.
I see every motherfucker on this tall ass stage.
Yeah, you can see it.
That's talking crazy. Not only, mind you, not only am I getting booed, it's hella people in this room.
Yeah.
Everybody that's hella animated, I see them.
Yeah.
And I'm mad enough to fight. Like, man, nah, bro.
I can't take it. Yeah.
I can't
survive in this.
I can't keep working through this. So that was it for me. But nah, that drunk dude got on that stage, man, and was like, I was purposely trying to antagonize dude to like even brush against me so I can hit him, dog.
Yeah.
But he ain't take the bait. But yeah, my comedy career died that night. So for you to say, I was at the Funny Bone and came here, like, yeah, man,
it's a real thing, man. Because I had to learn that funny is funny, but at the same time, it's just the way you word stuff can flip into crowds. Like I would never say the N word in front of white people, never. Get around black people, I was scared to say it. Then my mother's like, "That's your crowd." So then I'd be like, nigga there. Then I go to the Funny Bone, I'd be forgetting. I'd be like, nigga, oh. And they throw my whole set off. But I just didn't like doing it. Now I'm just raw, uncut, whatever I want to do. I'm going to say whatever I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm unfiltered.
So I got a question, man. Because I know you got to get out of here. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Question, though. For somebody who's been around doing comedy for 3 decades, you say Cedric put you up on stage. You was around for Lavelle Crawford. You know what I'm saying? You was around for a lot of legends. And St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Not even quiet as it's kept. Like most of the best comics in the world came out of the Midwest. And a lot of them, a lot of the legends came, you know what I'm saying? Dick Gregory, motherfucking Cedric,
There's a lot of
Lavelle Crawford. Like, a lot of the legends came out of St. Louis. What would you feel?
All of them. Craig Hawksley.
Joe and Guy Torrey.
The Tories. It's a lot. It's a lot of people. B-Flats from here. It's a lot of comics came out of the Midwest. I think has when I look at it, like Chicago is the mecca right now for especially headlining black comics. They got more than anybody. Yeah,
100%.
They got like 90 touring from Look Rails to the D-Rays to the Corey Holcombs, Craig, you name them, Rodney Perry, LeVar Walker, all these guys, they stay in other spots, but they're from
Chicago.
I'm talking about it kills me. It's deep. I'm thinking J Deeps. I mean, they are big. They are big. And then I would go, to me though, Midwest is hands down the biggest melting pot for headliners. You got the South and New York doing their thing as well. But I'm talking about the most is definitely the Midwest. I've seen black touring headliners is definitely the Midwest.
So what would you say was the best era of comedy that you've witnessed out of the city of St. Louis?
Probably the 90s that I've seen.
So what's the names that's...
The names at the time coming in the 90s, right before the 2000s hit, a lot of names was coming. I would say late 90s, because I saw the Lavelle Crawfords. I saw Kathleen Madigan. I saw Ron Ramey. I saw Percy. I saw Cedric. I saw, And I'm thinking of both sides because I saw both. I was in the white clubs and the black clubs. Michael Pace. I watched Zach and Mac. Rest in peace to them.
Mm-hmm.
They were huge. They would have been big. Then I watched the rise of like I've seen Darius Bradford's. I watched.
Damn, we done went this far and they mentioned salute to Darius Bradford,
yeah.
man.
So I saw Darius Bradford. I saw Rodney Dangerfield. Rest in peace. He's deceased as well. I watched the rise, the start of Javon Bibbs, Arvin Mitchell. I've seen them all coming. Like Slims. Lil Rock was doing it before me. He was already established.
Yeah.
Shout out to
that nigga was in music videos and shit.
Yeah. So I watched it all just doing this. I watched it. Now you got guys that was my golden era because when they used to have these award shows like the Traffic Awards when it was real comics.
Yeah.
Like real comics, you had to be funny. I won quite a few of those. Arvin's won, Javon won, Lavelle. Those were the fun. When you went to a show, you saw the Andre Hams. I'm talking about in their prime when he was running with Martin Lawrence. Shout out to my brother, brother Dre. I'm talking about Master Jules, the Eric Rivers. It was a Willie Rances. It was so many comics that could smash that stage, and you had to go behind death row. That's where I came up in. Now you go to a comedy show. Now it might be 10 comics on the show, only 2 gonna be funny. You know what I'm saying?
If
that.
that.
Because they just put me on the show, and they was like, Jessie here. I was like, y'all just want to get down. They was like, we got to put you up early. I'm like, bet. The whole back was like, no, not him. Don't let him go second. I end up just popping up, end up going last. 15 comics, and I'm just doing open mic. Nobody wanted to go. I didn't care who was funny when I was coming up because I made a hit list when I started doing comedy. All the people I thought were better than me, I wrote their name down. And who I thought was the weakest to the strongest. I'd never forget this until I was able to stand on stage next to them. I had Darius and all their name wrote down. And Darius like laughed because I always thought he was like a great showman. He knew how to control the room.
Yeah, he definitely.
And I was just
his crowd work is impeccable.
I was marking these names off. I could beat him. I would just focus on him. Anywhere he went, this time I would go where he at. I could beat him. Focus on him. And I just had like 8 names on my list, and I was just taking them down notch by notch. Till I was like, Darius, like the last one we did a show at the Spotlight. I'm like, I'm on your ass tonight. And he laughed it off. I'm like, I'm dead ass serious. I had been grooming myself, like preparing different rooms, Sanford. And when he got on stage, he hosted. I went after him and did 30 of that and told him, hey, you come up and do more. I'm going to go again. Galloway's looking like, what? I want to go twice. I'd already did 30.
Damn.
Darius came up, did some time. Galloway said, bring him back out. Brought me back out, did another 30. Hand the guy. And Darius like, gave me 5 and saluted. I was like, all right. And that I knew then. I was like, and I got more time. But they didn't know. So I went from doing that, and then I had my Sunday night, which is still the largest night in St. Louis. In the Midwest history, I drew 1,000 people every week at the Starlight Room. Legendary. I brought Corey Holcombs, Kool-Aids, the D-Rays. If you Google B. Cole talks about the gun being pulled, that was with us. It's animated now. That was with us. Guy stole his joke and had the nerve to say something crazy. He was with a guy, and Kenny Howe was there. My cousin Mike Joy was there. Maurice G was there. It got ugly. And Deion Cole, I said B. Cole. Deion Cole, I apologize. Deion Cole took off running. We had to call his phone. Like, he said, man, they got a gun. I'm like, yeah, that's us. Come back. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you, shout out to my brother Deion, because he told me he told it on Big Boy.
Yeah.
But it's a whole skit now. It's a cartoon animated skit. That was at Galloway spot. It was called the Starlight Room. We used to leave the Starlight Room, and then we started St. Louis Nights. We do 1,000 there and 1,000 next door.
Damn.
Every Sunday for 7 straight years. Nobody in the city could touch it. And we let everybody in free before 9. We'd have maybe 400 people in there before 9. We do another 500 after 9. So whoever got in with that ticket could get in next door. And they didn't close at 3:30. I got footage of that, man. I'm talking about legendary night. And every comic from Foolish to B Flat, everybody did this room. That was to me, the most legendary night. And I didn't think people appreciated it. And now it's gone. It's hard to explain to somebody unless they watch film. Like when I think Def Comedy Jam, you had the Bernie Macs, the Steve Harveys, the D.L. Hugleys. You had all these guys in a row. Chris Tucker was on there.
Damn.
And everybody just kind of ignored it. And then all of a sudden they was like, oh, they huge now. But Def Comedy Jam and BT's Comedy View, comics that did those shows toured today off what Russell Simmons did for them and Ice Cube and BET. and they still to this day can work. The D.L. Hughes, they launched their Kings of Comedy tour.
Yeah.
All those guys got launched off those platforms. BET's Comedy View and Def Comedy Jam. Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. That was off Def Jam.
Yeah.
Those were legendary comedians. The Tony Roberts, all these guys that people remember these comics from off Def Comedy Jam and BET because we all had to go in the house. Now TV's streaming now. Now you can make it just sitting in your room.
Yeah.
Doing skits and sayings and stuff. So I just got to catch on to that wave of it. But material-wise, I was groomed different. I had to do the work with the comedy. I didn't know about social media. Now I'm late. I'm a late bloomer. But once I figure it out, because my ideas are everywhere, I just want to win on stage. You come see me, I promise you'll come back.
Indeed. Last two things before we get up out of here, man. As, you know what I'm saying, I call you the STL King of Comedy.
For sure.
Because what I've seen you do, I've seen nobody. Like, there's not too many people here. There's plenty of people try to book their own shows. I've never seen anybody have more people at their shows than you and do it consistently
every week.
The same way. You know what I'm saying? And it, like, from the ambassador to Own Your Own Club to the shit you did at, what was it? That wasn't St. Charles, Alton, Illinois.
Oh, I did that in 2 days.
Yeah.
Sold it out.
Alton, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I've been to IP.
Yeah, you was the last person to have the IP.
Doing 700-800 people a week.
Yeah, you had the IP before that mug got towed down. You know what I'm saying? After
Then we had a night close. The police shut us down at St. Louis Nights, and I stood on the lot, sent everybody over to the monastery. I like, hey, we having a show at the monastery tonight. Go over there right now. They didn't think I could do it. We sold that out just for me standing on the lot. I told them I'd meet them over there. I just stood there. As cars were pulling up, we over here tonight. I did 700 people at the mono, but people don't know what it's like to be consistent. Like right now, I have the largest night in St. Louis right now. It's a Tuesday.
Yeah, Treasures. Yeah, Treasures.
Unmatched. I've taken clubs that had no motion and we give it motion because it's just consistent. People know what product I'm going to put out. And right now, my Tuesday night is the largest one in the city. Hands down, it's comedy, karaoke. Shout out to my brother, DJ Cuddy. Shout out to my sister, Big Lex. And it's we sell out. We've been sold out for 5 straight months. Sold out. Grown folks. No bullshit, no fights, no none of that. Grown people looking to have a good time. Great food. Amazing environment, bro. You gotta come down and experience it. Bring the Waynemart experience. Now that this coming out, women gonna be in your inbox like, "Hey, what's up with the samples?"
I'm a daddy now, man.
Ain't got nothing to do with samples, bro.
Samples have been dead for over what? We in 25 samples have been dead.
So if Jess Hilarious getting your inbox right now, what's up with that sample? You passing it?
I come out of retirement for a sample for Jess Hilarious, man. But that's whatever, man.
But that's here nor there.
That's neither here nor there. But
Beyonce too. But anyway, go ahead.
But nah, as I was about to say though is as a king of comedy of the city, you know what I'm saying? Who would you say, or because obviously the comedy scene here now is definitely not what it was when I first started coming around, and it's definitely not what it was when you was coming up. Who would you say, or the movers and shakers of comedy in St. Louis today?
Javon Bibbs.
Facts. He got the Class Clown show tonight.
Yeah.
Salute to Javon Bibbs.
My brother Javon Bibbs. I would definitely say in St. Louis, Larry Green, Lady Ree for show.
Facts.
My sister sell out everywhere she go. I'm talking about people that consistently putting on something. I would say, you talking about comedians or comedians throwing shows?
I'm talking about comedians. Like
Darris don't do a lot of show, but Darris still got motion in the city for sure. And I would go in the city that I've seen. Precious J doing a lot of shows. The only ones I really see that's consistently movers and shakers that I know that throw a lot of stuff that people they get. And DeAndre doing church shows. Those are really good. But I'm talking about from what I see.
Yeah. That
I see. Javon Bibbs, Lady Ree for show, Larry Green, and I know I'm forgetting somebody. I'm just trying to think. That I see. And Marvin Davis been throwing shows, doing pretty good at Treasures as well. And from what I see, that's just what I've seen. It's somebody else. I know I'm forgetting because I just talked to them and they did real good. Is it Sequoia or Noonie LaRue? It's one of those young ladies, and I apologize if I'm forgetting, but it's somebody else that's consistent. Like my brother Javon is consistent. He put ass in seats. But Lady Ree.
Yeah, Lady Ree killing.
Sis cold with it. And she sold out KJ's like 3 times. I sold it out once, but she did it like 3 straight. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. And shout out, and Frank Lyles, when he throw his show.
Salute to my dog, Frank L, man. I got to get you over here on the show, man.
Yeah.
That's my dude, man.
My brother. Yeah, man. He put ass in seats. I'm talking about putting asses in seats, though. So the comedy scene wise, and I think it's a lot of hate in the comedy world too. A lot of bitch ass dudes, and I don't understand it because 90% of comics straight soft. I'm just being honest. They hoes. They ain't gonna fight. They had social media whoop you, but they ain't gonna pull up. Like I pull up on you, no problem. There's some comics that are gonna go. I ain't gonna say 90%. I say 80% hoes. And don't edit this out. They straight hoes.
No, this is
They're not gonna do nothing. They're gonna just talk it. They're gonna do everything but pull up. You know what I'm saying? So most entertainers like that, period. Rappers too. I know a lot of whole ass rappers. They do a lot of internet keyboarding, but they ain't gonna do nothing. They don't want to. When it's time to throw hands or something, they ain't gonna do it. They damn sure ain't going past the hands. They damn sure ain't doing the other thing. But it just be funny because they do this on these blogs, these internets. Then when they meet up, hey man, they hit you with the DJ Pooh. You know, I wouldn't even trip. I done seen motherfuckers get punched on. They don't fight back. I done seen it. I done seen motherfuckers get slapped. They don't do nothing. Hands and eyes, they do nothing. Spit in their face, nothing. They do a lot of this, and you press them. They not like that. And I ain't no bully, but I didn't press comments. And I just be like, it ain't about that for me. If you get me to a point where I'm not gonna argue with no man, but when I see you, it's gonna be just like when we left it when we was on the internet. I'm gonna press you when I see you, and if you go crooked, you getting dealt with, right? It's going bad right then. I don't give a fuck where we at, Snooks, church, Christians. I'm on your ass. That's just, and I don't bother nobody, and I don't want no problems. I especially don't want to hurt no black people. But if it's the black person that brought that energy, I'm whooping your ass on site, Snooks, police station. I'm putting you down right there. And everybody be laughing. I'd be like, and I'm not joking. And I'm dead serious. And everybody be like, so I don't try to put out negative energy, but what I've learned in this comedy game, and it got so negative, you see it now. Even with the people coming out defending Puffy, I watched the documentary.
Yeah, I ain't seen it yet.
Shit all bad, bro. It's bad, but you know how big of a narcissist you got to be to record yourself saying dumb shit like that? And knowing this video and you won't even get that footage, you let that shit come out your mouth knowing you being filmed, that means you felt you was untouchable. And I think comics do that. They'll say shit or they'll get across that line. Like battle rappers to me, I don't know how none of them are not dead. Fuck your mother. You suck my, the dude be suck my dick. I be like, oh my God.
As a staple, as a staple of the STL battle rap community, man, and my producer being the progenitor, ground zero of the STL battle rap community. Bro. I mean, it's been some scuffles, but
Cassidy 90% should be whooped, bro. Ain't nobody touched Cassidy yet, bro. Cassidy like, what about your dead brother? Suck my dick. I'd be like, oh, I couldn't have took it. Ain't nobody gonna say fuck my dead brother. And it gets going right then.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I only got one battle.
You a fighter, and I know you gonna throw your hand.
I only got one battle, and it was with somebody that I respect. Salute to my nigga Miller G. But
because you will fight if somebody calls.
Yeah, facts. Right?
I'm getting off right at the. We going. I'm gonna leave before I say something. Be like, if you go across the line, I'm going. We gonna just. That's why it is with comedy. See, I come up in the comedy era when it wasn't sensitive. We was joning.
Yeah.
I heard
backstage behind shows, before and after shows, some of the best shit in the world.
Best shit you ever see. It's footage of me and Javon. We killing a few comics. But that's what I'm saying. But then comics will wait till you leave and they'll get on Facebook. Yeah, I ain't gonna say no name, this bitch ass comic. They talk about you, but they don't say your name. I don't like that. To me, that's like the softest shit ever. You have a problem with a man, I'm a man. I'm gonna address the man.
I'm gonna address the source.
Hey man, what's going on, bro? Hey, let's talk about it. And we ain't gotta be friends. And we'll leave it right there. See, you a lot like me. I'm not going to, you just had this happen with the, I ain't going to even bring that up. But I seen you because I asked you about it. I ain't going to talk about it now. We're going to talk about it after this. But you was like, hey, I'm easy to find. We ain't going to talk about it.
Oh, no, that could be spoken about.
No, we can't. Not today.
Okay, so look, you the guest.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, but you was there. I know you, and I got in the comments, like, if you need me, you was like, no, I'm good. But you was dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Like, I'm easy. That's how I am. We can have a conversation, bro. My opinion is my opinion. I have a right to that. You have a right to your opinion about me. I have thick skin, bro. I stayed in California before. I get it. But don't cross that line when you start taking money out my pocket. When you take money
Yeah,
out of
don't
my
mess with
pocket,
my livelihood.
you
Yeah.
mess with my livelihood. I've had comics steal money. Like, people book me on shows. They like, no, not him. And the promoter come back and tell me. And I just be like, damn, for a show? Or dude, like, man, I got $2,000 for Jesse. I want to get Jesse here. And they'll call me, man, dude say he got 500. I'm like, I'd do it for you. But he still got the 1,500.
Yeah, that's
I'm on you when I see you. It's
yeah,
just,
facts. I
So-
need that. And if I gotta come for it, I'm coming for mine and yours.
That's why. So I was getting a bad name. Even Scruncho was like, he was on the 5150. He was like, man, I seen Jesse knock out all these people. And I was like, oh, Scruncho, don't do that on that show. His platform's too big. He's like, no, it's all love, bro. People already know. I'm like, yeah, but that's a bad look for me because I'm not that guy no more.
Yeah.
I am, but I'm not. I don't want to be known for being aggressive. Now, if we have a misunderstanding, we can talk it out. But if you get disrespectful, I'm not going to disrespect you. We're just going to handle our business. We're going to fight or wherever we got to take it to shut you the fuck up. And I'm cool with it, however you want it to go. But I just learned in this comedy world, it's so much backbiting. Dude, to book you on the show, as soon as you walk out the dressing room, yeah, I can't stand that bitch ass nigga. Them cowards to me, bro.
Yeah.
That's the whole shit. So I don't think you would have fit in this weird world of comedy. You would have.
Nah.
I know you, and you
Nah.
would have smashed a few comics in this city. I know this to be fact.
Yeah. Nah.
You'd have got them like I was like.
I try to play. I ain't gonna say I play the fence, but I be decent and polite to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Until you rub me the wrong way, you okay in my book.
That's how Javon is. Javon is always the voice of reason. Man, that's all good, bro. I'd be like, nah, that dude a bitch. He'd be like, he'll listen and he'd be like, nah, bro, let's just change the energy. Nah. And I started listening. It took me a while to get it. So now it's just like anything that I don't have to deal with to entertain, I just don't entertain it.
Yeah.
So I create my own wealth. I create my own shows. I don't need to filter in people that I don't necessarily respect. If I don't respect you, I don't want to get money with you anyway. That's comics, promoters, anybody. If I don't have respect for you, I don't even want to entertain it. Because just like a comedy club, like you were saying, different mindsets and business ideals, and
Yeah.
it doesn't mesh well. And I don't want to get money or deal with me and I don't respect, because in order for the money to sustain, I have to respect you anyway. So if I'm not around, me and you think alike. Me and you had a club together. I know when I leave, it's gonna run a certain way because me and you think alike.
Right.
I know you ain't gonna be in there grabbing nobody's vagina. Somebody be like,
Definitely the fuck not.
Wayne touch my vagina. I already know they lying. I'm riding with you. So you got to be able to trust, like a kid. You got to be able to trust your business like your child in the hands of somebody else that respect it. I know if I'd have left you to Laugh Lounge, you weren't gonna let nobody fight, get raped. You gonna run my business like it's yours. We family. So in business, I learned to treat it the same way. I don't mix my business in something that I trust, like my brand, with somebody I don't have a level of respect or even playing field with. I don't even want to mix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you start hinting at taking money out of my pocket, and I find out, I'm gonna have an issue with that. So when somebody call me, you can call me directly, call my management team. Don't go through another comic to get me, because comics skim off the top.
Yeah.
I've heard this
Middleman and
my
yeah,
God.
that. Yeah.
I can tell you some
We'll
horror
be here
stories about
another hour
comics.
talking
Oh,
about this
easy.
shit,
This
yeah.
comics from this city, they take your money off top, and it's just a lot of janky promoters, and a lot of comics are janky promoters.
Indeed, man. Well, I appreciate the time, Jesse,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Let's get you out of here on this, man. Top 5 comics. If you can give me 10, let's do it, because I'm pretty sure it'll be easy to give you a top 5. Top 5 comics currently working out of St. Louis today, and top 5 comics to ever come out of the city.
Top 5 comics working today out of St. Louis.
Yeah, out of St. Louis specifically.
Cedric Entertainer,
Facts.
Lavelle Crawford,
Facts.
Darius Bradford.
Facts.
With myself?
Yeah, it's your list.
Well, I take myself off the list. Javon Bibbs,
Okay.
Arvin Mitchell.
Damn, we ain't mentioned Arvin. Oh, salute to my nigga Arvin.
Yeah,
Arvin.
yeah.
Cold
I take myself
motherfucker.
out. All time coming out of St. Louis, Dick Gregory, Lavelle Crawford,
Mm-hmm.
Red Fox, Cedric the Entertainer, Ron Ramey. Rest in peace, Ron Ramey. I know I do 10. You said 10, right?
Yeah, you gave him
Craig
10.
Hawksley. No, Craig Hawksley,
Okay.
Kathleen Madigan, Buzz Sutherland, somebody I'm thinking, Rodney Dangerfield. Rest in peace to Rodney Dangerfield. And I'm going to go female. I did Kathleen Madigan. B flat.
Mm.
B flat. Now, if you say my Mount Rushmore of all time comics, that's a different list.
If you can give it, go ahead.
I got it. And then people get mad at my list, but I don't give a fuck. It's mine.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy.
Facts.
Rodney Dangerfield. Come on now.
No, I can think of. I mean,
I'm just
Rodney Dangerfield is funny, but
Google him.
no, he's hilarious. But I'm saying
Google
for myself, he wouldn't make mine because it's some cats that's different eras, man.
Yeah. Okay. Eddie Murphy, Rodney Dangerfield, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he makes mine.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I said Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah.
I said Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield, George Carlin. Then I'm doing my top 10.
Yeah.
Red Fox.
Okay.
Animal. Animal. Then I would have to throw in. Now I'm gonna throw in names y'all probably don't even know.
Okay.
It's my top. It's my top 5. You got to put Corey Holcomb in it.
Okay.
Foolish, one of the best I've ever seen.
Foolish is hilarious.
Fucking Kool-Aid. Rest in peace.
Salute. Amen.
Hey,
Hey, rest in peace, my nigga Kool-Aid.
Marcus
man.
Combs, got to put him in that list. And then I would do Shiny D and Sean Jones, like Comics Torn. These are my all time. Like when I watch them, I'll just be like, these them cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, amen, dog. Shout out, rest in peace, my brother Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, boy, if he'd have got his just due.
Man.
That amen, that pastor joke was one of the best jokes I've ever heard.
Man, look.
Yeah.
I watched him stand the building up every time he performed it. Yeah, man.
And he started off slow, and he was battling cancer that whole time.
Yeah,
but when he was on stage, you never knew he was that sick.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, so my all-time list is a little different than most people. That's my top 5, though. Rodney Dangerfield.
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor.
Yep. Rodney and George Carlin.
And Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
It's a solid 5, man. Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, you're right. Now you got you don't like Rodney Dangerfield?
No, I like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
He just not in my top 5. Like Rodney Dangerfield.
Who's your top 5 all time?
My top 5 all time comedians is Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna go back. Robin Harris, Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal, I see. Robin Harris only had one special. That's why I didn't put Bernie Mac in it.
I'm gonna be real.
They only had one round.
I'm gonna be real. I have a childhood bias to Robin Harris.
Yes,
because of Bebe's Kids.
Yeah,
and that's one of my all-time favorite movies.
And Chris Rock I love, but he had a lot of writers.
That too, but he was he not my number one. It's actually Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle my goat.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle my goat.
He's up there. I had him at my number 2 until I seen him and Chris Rock. I seen Chris Rock and Kevin Hart both say they was writing their material to get ready to go because they was working some new shit out.
I think I saw
And they
that.
say Dave got on stage and they balled they shit up and was like, this ain't good enough and threw it away. I'm like, when the cats, I think,
or them guys
say you him, he moved
like
to my number 1.
The dude you respect as a killer be like, hey, don't fuck with dude. You be like, hold on, I thought you was the guy.
Yeah,
no,
I'm a killer, but nah, that nigga.
He a sociopath. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that,
yeah,
man.
That's,
but
that's a good list.
Hey, but Jesse, man, shit, we gave me a cool hour, half plus. Hey,
that's all love.
Hey, Jesse, man.
I want to come back. We're going to cut loose, take the gloves off.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah,
hey, Jesse, man, as a, you know what I'm saying, somebody I look to as a big brother, a mentor in life, man, because you've given me a lot of solid advice, man, and vice versa, man. I truly appreciate you coming and spending time with me, man. Me and my man's behind the camera, man. I can't shout him out enough, man. Trying to grow and do some bigger and better shit, man. Put light on the city and, you know, it's talent here in all aspects. And, you know, just trying to grow the platform, man.
Any comic I'm bringing to town, you want to interview him and get him, I bring them right to you.
Man,
I can help you with the people, especially comics. I bring a lot of big acts.
Yeah.
Automatically, I funnel them straight through here.
Man,
they come here before they come to me.
Hey, man, I appreciate it truly, man. So, hey, that's our time, man. This here has been the Waynemart Experience, man. Hey, for those of y'all out there, if you want to be a part of the Waynemart Experience, man, like,
get you a sample,
share, and subscribe.
Right.
Man,
I almost got to look back that way.
I am the almighty PK, man. Wayne Phillips, man. The man to my right, the one, the only comedy legend, man. Walnuts Park's finest, man. Jessie Taylor, man. Y'all be cool. How y'all be cool, man. We out.
Appreciate it.